So last week was probably one of my quietest weeks. I only had really 2 orders in for the better part of the week, which was this STX up to 90 and that Goldman through 420. So really just got into STX today up through 90 with a stop versus the prior low a day. And for now, first target is looking to sell some in front of this 94.5 area. And if it can kind of get it through that, then it's just trying to look to hold up, for the retest up in this 105 area. So just a little, buying through a little earnings flag, and just saw, pretty good volume, even though there was, we talked a lot about dojis in this, the market outlook in the beginning, a couple little dojis in here, but, significant volume, relative to the, past couple of days or weeks in this name. So just one that's been working, but again, not really much else on my end other than just moving some stuff on M1, which I believe we spoke about last week. We talked about, I was taking profits in Etsy, and you talk about you mentioned your long-term account where you have to watch the gyrations of the name on a day-to-day basis, and Etsy was a perfect example. This was a name where, in the past we were taking profits in Amazon and Shop that both went on really big runs, in the end of, middle of summer, took those profits and put them into Etsy. And, from that, first bigger entry and with the weekly, buys, Etsy was up almost 50% from that part where I was rebalancing and going into the retest. That's where I took those profits. But if this was a name that was in my active account, I would say it'd be a very low probability that I would have bought 170 and sold 240 because I would have seen it every day. But since it was in a different account that I'm not checking on a day-to-day basis, I was able to weather a lot of these little pullbacks and be able to take profits into that retest. And now that if it wants to go higher, it's even better. But if this is the high in the short term, at least I locked in something. So just seeing that it still hasn't really pushed higher than kind of the day I was getting out, maybe confirming that, but just a little lesson of why we try to have different approaches with different types of accounts. That's what I got for the week.